Air tonight from Frank Verton Field, it's the Wahpeton Huskies taking on the Fargo North Spartans. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, Minn Kota Ag Products, Hike Camp Construction, Moore Engineering, Optimum Rehab, Carlson Family Insurance, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Red River Communications, Twin Town Villa, CHI St. Francis Medical Center, Quality Toyota, Vision Ford, Otter Tail Power Company, Essentia Health, Titan Machinery, Antelope Creek Bar and Grill, and Krause Brothers Construction. Now, here's KBMW's Andrew Zimmel.
From Frank Verton Field, home of the North Dakota State College of Science, welcome to NDHS football coverage on KBMW 1450, the voice of the Valley. I'm Andrew Zimmel, and tonight we have a matchup between two 11A East opponents, the 5-3 Fargo North Spartans and the 5-3 Wahpeton Huskies. The Spartans are trying to stay perfect in regional play, while the Huskies are trying to defend home field and get a home playoff game next week. Our pregame sponsor is the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company. Later in the pregame show, we'll have your Optimum Rehab injury report, restore your health with Optimum Rehab, and your Otter Trail Power Company on for conservation power pole rankings, followed by our Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley starting lineups. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, providing superior quality products and service while generating a positive return for their patrons. Last week, Fargo North got dismantled by Fargo Davies by a tune of 52-28. Davies had a 38-21 lead at the half. Davies incurred 549 yards of total offense, 271 on the ground, and 278 in the air. For the Spartans, quarterback Daniel Boughton was 12 of 26 passing for 184 yards and 4 TDs and a pick. Bowden added 18 rushing attempts for 105 yards. Nathan Friddle tallied 4 catches on 84 yards and 2 scores, and Carson Shutless caught 6 passes for 72 yards and a TD. Hayden Gross brought in a 31-yard touchdown catch as well. But at the end of the day, Fargo Davies did come out on top of Fargo North, which makes me feel a little bit more optimistic for the Huskies, and we're going to get to that later. The Huskies had a dominating win last week over Turtle Mountain. The Huskies were led by senior quarterback Blake Schaefer, who was able to work the ball down the field effectively, scoring on multiple one-play drives. The Spartans are going to be a tougher test than the Braves, however. The Huskies averaged 30 points per game this season, but in this one, expect a low-scoring game between the team in North Fargo, who has a balanced offense, and the Wahpeton Huskies, who use a short game almost as a spread run game. Surprisingly, though, even though Fargo North has secured a top 3 seed and will be hosting a playoff game, the Huskies, in my opinion, are coming in with a little bit more momentum. Wahpeton is on a 2-game win streak and is playing a home in this one, and they also look pretty healthy. When we come back, more from your Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show right here. Next up, our interview with head coach Wade Gilbertson on KBMW 1450, the voice of the Valley.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on burger night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
This is your old pal Hal from Minn Kota Ag Products in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Windermere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. With row crop harvest in full swing, let's keep safety first and foremost in our thoughts. The fast pace of harvest puts a lot of truck and farm equipment traffic on our highways. So buckle up, pay attention, and think safety first. When the time is right, call Minn Kota about grain merchandising, fall fertilizer spreading, deep banding, and seed and chemical needs for next year. We are Minn Kota Ag Products, your full-service ag supply and grain merchandising company.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Hike Camp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new parking lot or new roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Hike Camp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what quality recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
And on the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, down the phone line, we have head coach of the Wahpeton Huskies, Wade Gilbertson. Coach Gilby, it's the final home game for your team. How you feeling?
Good. We've had a decent week of practice, and we've had a couple of weather type of bullets to dodge, I guess. But that's pretty normal for this late in the season, and so we're used to that. And we got one more scripted practice to go, and we're ready to rock.
I'm going to jump the gun here and just ask you straight out, how's the health looking? How are the players playing?
Good. You know, we've been fortunate this season to escape serious injury. We do have one guy that's been down most of the season, an offensive lineman, but we've done a good job of filling in for him. We got a number of guys banged up, and one of the reasons that we don't go two ways with a lot of guys is because we want to keep them free from injury. There's a lot of banging that goes on during a long season, and two of the guys that we have that are playing both ways are a little banged up. We're gonna have one of our players is going to be out this Friday night because of a shoulder injury, but I think that we're going to be able to fill in quite nicely, and yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting right now. It's probably the same for a lot of teams. A lot of teams are going to have a lot of guys that are going both ways that are a little bit banged up. So it is what it is, and we'll nurse them back to health as best we can. We'll find time. We'll find places for them in practice to get some time off here and there so that they're healthy for Friday nights. But yeah, it's just kind of a management thing right now, to tell you the truth.
So, Coach, last week you played at home. You looked really good against Turtle Mountain. The offense was really clicking. You played aggressive onside kicks. I'm not going to ask you what the play script looks like, but that aggression, is that kind of how you want this team to play against Fargo North tonight?
Yeah, that's kind of the way we want everything to be, both offensively and defensively. We want to bring the fight every single play and go 1-0 on every single play. And it's a mantra that we believe in everything that we do. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to definitely try to be aggressive against them. We'll try to take advantage of them, though, too, being super aggressive, because we see them on defense being very, very aggressive, and we'll try to take advantage of that. And, yeah, we're definitely going to come out with trying to fire on all cylinders, that's for sure.
Fargo North, one of the better teams in this conference, in this division, Coach. You played Bismarck St. Mary's. We talked about it on Saturday. I said, can you take any lessons from that game, playing one of the best teams in the state? Does any of that translate, or does none of that translate? How does that work?
A little bit, it does. I mean, we know that we went on the road to play a really tough team in St. Mary's and hung with them for a half, and they just wore us out. And we know that offensively and defensively, we have the ability to hang with teams. We have the ability to go into a second half with the ability to beat these teams. That's for sure. So I don't think that we are lacking in the area of believing that we belong with a lot of these teams, because our kids do believe that they can beat anybody on any given night.
Since that game where you had to drive 3.5 hours out there, you beat Devil's Lake on a 3.5 hour drive. That wasn't a pushover team either. What would you say is the biggest play? What's the biggest area of your team that has stepped up since the beginning of the season to now?
Just the resiliency, I think, of our upperclassmen, to tell you the truth. There's really not been much that we've changed offensively or defensively. We've tweaked a few things here and there to try to make us a little bit better against really good teams. But, you know, just the resiliency, I would say, of our upperclassmen, the ability to come back to practice after losing a game and get right back to work the next week and try to win the next one. It just shows the maturity that we have as a football team. So I give a lot of the players the credit for that, and our coaching staff too. Our coaching staff took it upon themselves to get better. Our players took it upon themselves to just be better, and I think that that's paid off. I mean, we easily could have thought, well, if we can't beat Bismarck St. Mary's on the road, then what are we doing? We easily could have cried about that, but we got right back to work, and we dropped another tough one to South, and we could have given up after that too. But the kids came out and they continued to practice hard and they continued to be aggressive, and they've set ourselves up, or they've set themselves up for a pretty good ending of the season, I should say.
Let's talk about Fargo North, Coach.
Yeah.
What are you seeing on film when it comes to that team?
Well, they're going to be able to do a lot of different things offensively. They run a lot of different schemes. They may not get real crazy with their formations, but they're going to be able to run a lot of different schemes. They may run a zone scheme. They may run a power scheme. They can run their quarterback. They can give it to a big running back. They can chuck it. They can do a lot of different things. They've got a number of athletes running around on the field. And defensively, I see them being super aggressive. They kind of go with the same theory on defense, where they put as many athletes on the field as they can. They don't put as many big guys on defense as they can. They're just putting straight up athletes, 11 athletes on the field. So we're looking at them running an odd front, a three-man front, and then everybody behind those three guys that put their hand in the dirt are going to be able to run. They're going to be able to tackle. They're just going to be athletes on the field. So we look for them to be super aggressive on defense.
How do you take that, your offensive strategy of RPO, your offensive strategy of moving the ball down the field, couple small passes, maybe take a strike here and there? How does that juxtapose what the defense is going to give you?
Yeah, we want to take advantage of their aggressiveness. We want to take advantage of sometimes they might be so aggressive that they might be a little bit undisciplined, and that's possibly where the RPO game comes in. They definitely have seen us on film, and they know what they're up against. They know that they're going to have to defend that, and if they do, that's fine. Like I told you last week, that's the way the offense is designed, is that when the defense takes something away from you, then it opens something else up on the same play. So if we're running RPO and they're going to take the running back away from us and they're going to take the pass away from us, then our quarterback's going to have to be able to run the ball a little bit, that's for sure. So, yeah, I mean, we're looking to take advantage of their aggressiveness. Maybe they'll be a little bit undisciplined, don't know yet, but we're hoping that they are on the RPO game. And if they take two of our options away, then we've still got that third option with the quarterback run. So
the last thing I want to talk to you about, Coach, is we've mentioned this guy before on the pregame show, but we were talking about his kicking capabilities. Now I want to talk about his ability to run the ball. Traden Mauck has been a real asset for you the last 2 weeks. I do want to give the guy a shout-out here. Young freshman running back. He's bringing you some of that breakneck speed. He had a 61-yard touchdown run last week. How have you used him? How has he developed over the season?
Well, we definitely see him as a weapon, that's for sure, and something that we knew that he could do is run. Now he's about 120 pounds, 125 pounds, somewhere in there. So their running back at Fargo North outweighs him by about 100 pounds, but that's fine. We got to get him in open space. If we give him a sliver of open space, then I think that he can make something happen. And if we can get him in the actual open, that's when the fireworks start to go off. He's somebody that we're not looking for to get 2.5 or 3 yards in a cloud of dust. We're looking to give him a crease. We're looking to get him in space. We're looking for him to be dynamic when he gets that crease and he gets that space, and then he can open up the burners, I guess, and he can get going. So, yeah, I think that it adds an element. It definitely adds an element of explosiveness to our offense, having him back there. And he's responded pretty well for someone so young.
It's the last regular season home game, Coach. We'll talk again, I know it, but give the fans one thing. What do you want them to know about this game?
What do I want them to know about this game?
Sure.
Well, we've got a number of seniors that are playing their arguably their last home game, and hopefully they can go out and win this thing, and they can earn themselves another home game going into the playoffs. And so, yeah, I know that it's a long weekend for kids, and there's no school and there's stuff like that, and people might be getting out of town, but you might miss a really good football game on Friday night. I'd say come on out and support the Huskies and see if we can't get ourselves into the playoffs here.
Coach, great talking to you, and we'll talk again next week, hopefully.
You bet, buddy.
More of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show right here on 1450 KBMW, the voice of the Valley, and on KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
It's time to celebrate. Red River Communications has been bringing you quality products and services for 70 years. Red River Communications has become the largest fiber network in the Southern Valley. They offer speeds up to a gig and the quality personal service to go with it. Call them today at 701-553-8309 and get yourself on the largest fiber network in the Southern Valley. Red River Communications, growing and connecting the Southern Valley for over 70 years.
Welcome back to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show. This matchup between two 11A East opponents, the 5-3 Fargo North Spartans and the 5-3 Wahpeton Huskies. The Spartans are trying to stay perfect in regional play, while the Huskies are trying to defend home field and get a playoff game next week. At kickoff in about 10 minutes, we're going to have 43 degrees, wind barely blowing north to south. Let's go through our Optimum Rehab injury report. Optimum Rehab, restore your health with Optimum Rehab. Of course, there's McCade Pickens, who broke his leg earlier this season for the Huskies. And then, in game day scratch, is Bo Arnstein, who's likely out with a shoulder injury. So they will not have the experienced Arnstein running that out of that slot position for the Huskies. The Huskies instead will be starting senior Riley Schmidt at the third wide receiver position. Caden Kappas and Tori Ulick will also be out there for the Huskies. So 2 of the 3 dynamic wide receivers for the Wahpeton offense will be on the field in this one. We're going to take a quick break and come back with more of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame report right here on KBMW 1450, the voice of the Valley.
Pick up the pace of farming with a Case IH precision farming system from Titan Machinery. Whether you're spreading fertilizer, strip tilling, or even farming in the dark, Case IH and Titan Machinery have the perfect guidance equipment for you. Their lineup of remarkable, accurate, hand-free guidance systems can help you optimize your profits and lifestyle by saving you big on input costs, improving yield, and reducing operator fatigue. Stop by Titan Machinery in Wahpeton today to find out how a Case IH precision farming system can help your operation.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating, so many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. We loved the bright, beautiful apartments, and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
When you neglect your health, you're neglecting a lot more than just yourself. After all, a lot of people depend on you, your children, your significant other, your friends, and extended family. Your presence means a lot to many different people. CHI St. Francis Health is here for you. Get your yearly mammogram scheduled at CHI St. Francis Health. They are open and ready for you. Call 701-643-0238 to schedule. CHI St. Francis, caring for you and about you.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Welcome back to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame report. We have a matchup between two 11A East opponents, the 5-3 Fargo North Spartans and the 5-3 Wahpeton Huskies. The Spartans are trying to stay perfect in regional play, while the Huskies are trying to defend home field and get a playoff game next week. Right now, we'll go on to our Otter Tail Power Company power poll rankings. Otter Tail Power Company on for conservation. So, in the 11A division, the power polls are Bismarck St. Mary's, number 1 with 11 votes. Jamestown, number 2 with 3 first-place votes. Fargo North, 3. Wahpeton, 4. And Dickinson, 5. Dickinson got 5 votes to get into that, or 8 votes to get in that top 5. Others receiving votes is Fargo South, who sits at 3-5, and Devils Lake, who is 4-4. In the Class AA, 11AA Power 5 football, West Fargo Cheyenne got all 14 first-place votes. Bismarck Century is at 2nd. West Fargo 3rd at 6-2. Fargo Davies at 4th at 6-2, and Fargo Shanley at 5th at 5-3. No others received votes. Currently, the playoff bracket is number 1 seeded Jamestown, number 2 North Fargo, number 3 Bismarck St. Mary's, and number 4 Wahpeton. But number 5 Fargo South is 3-2 as well, and has a tiebreaker over Wahpeton with a 7-0 win earlier this season. They play Grand Forks Central tonight on the road. Number 6 Devils Lake, and number 7 Dickinson. And the 8th seed is Grand Forks Red River. That is your playoff bracket right now. We're going to take another quick break and come back with the starting lineups. You're listening to the Voice of the Valley, KBMW.
Hey everybody, this is Ford Cater with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Did you know that we have software that we can use to locate the perfect pre-owned vehicle for you? You should buy what you want. We have invested in the technology to be customer friendly because we want and appreciate your business. Remember, we'll bring the test drive to you and deliver for free within 1,000 miles of the dealership. Don't worry about what we have. We will get you what you want. All makes, all models. It's simple. DriveWithVision.com.
Here, our hobbies become our work, and our work becomes our passion. But when pain or injuries keep us from doing what we love, it can affect our entire way of life. That's why we meet these challenges head on. Whatever your good day looks like, we'll find it together. This is Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, like nowhere else. Visit essentiahealth.org.
More Engineering has been dedicated to finding sustainable engineering solutions for cities like Wahpeton for more than 60 years. They offer a wide range of services, including civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental services that advance the region's infrastructure. As a 100% employee-owned company, they are committed to providing quality projects and building relationships in the communities they serve. Visit moreengineeringinc.com to learn more or stop by their location in Wahpeton. More Engineering, improving lives by building strong communities.
Welcome back to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame report. You're listening to KBMW, the voice of the Valley. Let's get into it. Our Farmers Union Oil Southern Valley starting the lineups. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley providing superior quality products and service while generating a positive return for their patrons. Well, so Fargo North won the coin flip and will be kicking off north to south. No pun intended there. So the Fargo North Spartans will be on defense first. So let's go over their defense. At defensive lineman, it's Levi Lennon, the big senior, Adam Juriski, the junior, defensive lineman Alex Weger up front. Linebackers is Sam Friddle, Jim Miller, Gus Mahan, and Hayden Gross, along with Jackson Amble. At safety is Dallas Bachmeyer, and at corners it's Carson Handstand and Ethan Welk. Kicking for the Spartans is Max Watson, and the punter is Jim Miller. For the offense of the Wahpeton Huskies, it's going to be running out there. Senior quarterback Blake Schaefer, who's been having himself a good month of October so far. Running back Traden Malk, the freshman, who busted off that 61-yard run last week, along with a kick return for a touchdown. Riley Schmidt, the senior wide receiver, along with Caden Kappas, the junior, and Tori Ulick, the senior. Tight end, senior Colin Samuels. And up front in the trenches at tackle is Riley Tim Yim, tackle Chase Wickerham, guard Connor Grossberg, at the other guard Zach Gunnarsson, and at center, directing everybody, is Josh Byer. When we come back, we'll have kickoff for you right here from Frank Vernon Field, home of North Dakota State College of Science. You're listening to KBMW, the voice of the Valley.
More Engineering has been dedicated to finding sustainable engineering solutions for cities like Wahpeton for more than 60 years. They offer a wide range of services, including civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental services that advance the region's infrastructure. As a 100% employee-owned company, they are committed to providing quality projects and building relationships in the communities they serve. Visit moreengineeringinc.com to learn more or stop by their location in Wahpeton. More Engineering, improving lives by building strong communities.
At Titan Machinery, we know that maintaining your equipment's health keeps it running at peak performance. That's why we carry genuine Case IH lubricants, filters, and batteries for your total maintenance solutions. Achieve longer service intervals and higher performance with OEM lubricants. Maximize your machine's efficiency with Case IH approved filters. And depend on our quick starting batteries designed to handle extreme vibrations and temperatures. Visit Titan Machinery in Wahpeton today and purchase genuine IH lubricants, filters, and batteries to get the most of your investment.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on Burger Night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
This is your old pal Hal from Minn Kota Ag Products in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Windermere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. With row crop harvest in full swing, let's keep safety first and foremost in our thoughts. The fast pace of harvest puts a lot of truck and farm equipment traffic on our highways. So buckle up, pay attention, and think safety first. When the time is right, call Minn Kota about grain merchandising, fall fertilizer spreading, deep banding, and seed and chemical needs for next year. We are Minn Kota Ag Products, your full-service ag supply and grain merchandising company.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new parking lot or new roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Welcome back to Frank Burton Field, home of this 11 East matchup. Right now, the Fargo North Spartans getting ready to kick the ball off to the north end of Frank Burton Field. The kick is away. Trayden Malk is back to return. Kick is returned at the 15 to the 20, 25, and taken down by a group of Spartans. So the Wahpeton Huskies offense running on the field, led by senior quarterback Blake Schaefer. Huskies having a very good couple weeks here, winning at Devil's Lake, then coming back and putting the mollywop on Turtle Mountain. But this offense is going to be really tested in this one against the Fargo North Spartans. Spartans in white jerseys, navy pants, navy helmets. Wahpeton Huskies, purple jerseys, purple pants, purple helmets, yellow trim. Schaefer out of shotgun. He's going to motion his wide receiver to his right, pitches it to the right. It's going to go to Malk, who goes down with a fight, gets out on the sideline. Malk takes the pitch and gets out for about a 5-yard gain. So it's going to make it second, and we're waiting for the official call here. 2nd and 6, ball on the 24-yard line of the Huskies. 11:46 left in the first quarter. Time running. Schaefer out of shotgun. 2 men to his left, 1 to his right. Malk in the backfield with him. Schaefer takes a snap. Looks right, throws right. It's going to make a completion to the 40. He's going to fight his way and be swung down by a big corner. So Caden Kappas for the first down. That tackle made by Ethan Welk, that junior. My correction, the sophomore junior, the sophomore corner. Huskies, ball on the 42-yard line, 1st and 10, 11:37 left. Schaefer out of shotgun. 2 men to his right, 1 man to his left. Malk in the backfield to his right. Schaefer takes a snap. High snap. Ball plays called dead before it begins. Looks to be some movement on the offensive line. Waiting for the official call here. False start on the offense, so it's gonna walk them back. So the Huskies now. 1st and 10. So 1st and 15, ball on the 37, 11:25 left. Schaefer getting his guys back in order. So trips left, 1 man to the right. Schaefer out of shotgun, Malk to his left. Takes a snap, looks left, throws left. Wide open pass is going to be close to the first down marker. That pass connected to. That pass connected, they're saying, to Timian. But that doesn't sound right. So 2nd and 1, ball on the 49-yard line. Pass out to the far left side. Schaefer looked left, through left. Now he's got 2 men in the backfield with him. 2 to his right, 1 to his right, 2 to his left. Schaefer motions the man out, takes a snap, fakes a handoff, looks left. He's going to roll left. He's going to take the ball himself. He's going to try to get the first down. He's going to be met immediately by a Spartan. So Schaefer stopped short of the first down. Ball still on the Husky side of the field. So 3rd and 2, ball on the 50, 10:20 left in the first quarter. The Huskies playing aggressive earlier this season. We'll see how aggressive they play here with the ball still on their side of the field, 50-yard line here. So trips right, Schaefer, Malk in the backfield with him. Schaefer out of shotgun, takes a snap, keeps it himself for the option. He's going to push for the first down, and he's met by a handful of Spartans. Spartans swarmed on that defensive line to take him down. So it's going to be close. We've seen officials mark it close before. Let's see if they bring the chain gang out or if they're going to give it to him. It looks to be half a football short here. Officials looking down the line. And the official timeout for measurement. Well, like we kind of called it up here. It's a good time to remind everybody that our injury report was brought to you by Optimum Rehab, Power Poles by Otter Trail Power Company, and then, of course, our starting lineup by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. Anytime, Stick around for halftime with our Minn Kota Ag Products, your #1 grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. And the scoreboard, which still reads 0-0 with 9:39 left in the first quarter, is brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. On Carlson Family Insurance, representing auto owner insurance scoreboard. So the Huskies are about 4th and inches, they're saying up here in the press box, but it looks to be a half a football short. 4th and 1, ball on the 49-yard line of the Spartans. And the Huskies still running out of shotgun. 2 men to the right, 1 man to the left. Malk in the backfield with Schaefer. Schaefer motions Samuel from left to right. Now the call from the sideline. Collins Samuels goes back to the left side of the formation. Motions a man. Schaefer takes the snap, looks right, keeps it himself. He's going to try to fight for it. And it's going to be short. It looks short from the press box. We'll see the official call. Running to the left side, and Schaefer is going to be short. So, the Fargo North Spartans are going to take over. On the defensive side of the ball for the Huskies, it's going to be Thomas Ulrich, Layden Chardenkamp, Nathan Worrell, Jackson Colton, Hunter Owens, Jacob DeVries, Caden Kappas, Tori Ulick. Bo Arnstein is still listed as a safety in this one, but we got to scratch that. He was not appearing to play in this one with a shoulder injury. Riley Schmidt and Jacob Burnett. Fargo North taking the ball over, running a pistol formation. No, shifting it over. Quarterback out of shotgun. 1 man in the backfield with him. Hands the ball off up the middle. And a big hole for the first down and more. That big running back Mason Lockwood. Mason Lockwood hit the hole hard and just kept pushing forward. So with a 8:54 left, 1st and 10, ball on the Husky 36-yard line. Clock running. Spartans getting into the line of scrimmage in a little bit of a hurry here. Man in the backfield with Bowden. Bowden out of shotgun, takes a snap, hands the ball off to his right. Lockwood again, big hole on the right side, going to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. He's going to be pushed out of bounds on the right side. So inside the goal line, that is going to be your Titan Machinery red zone for sure. Titan Machinery, your local Case IH dealer in Wahpeton. So 1st and goal, ball on the 8-yard line, 8:29 left in the first quarter. Bowden, 2 men in the backfield with him. Takes the handoff, hands it off left to Lockwood. Lockwood gets to the outside, and he's going to be taken down by Husky defensive linemen. Lockwood trying that left side after busting the right side wide open. 8:15 left in the first quarter. 2nd and goal, ball on the 4. Spartans getting the play in from the sideline as a wide receiver runs in. Huskies running a 4-3 defense, their base defense for most of the season. Out of shotgun, Bowden motions his tight ends around. Bowden hands the ball off to the left. He's going to roll to his right, and it's going to be hit right in front of his wide receiver. Boutain trying to make that naked, almost like a bootleg to the right, and puts it right in his wide receiver's ankles. So 7:43 left, 3rd and goal, ball on the 4-yard line. First quarter, Spartans driving into the northern end zone. Flag not unrolled. It is about 43 degrees at Frank Verdon Field. Chilly outside, fans huddled up trying to keep warm. Press box is nice and toasty, however. Bowden out of shotgun. Going to motion his running back, John Miller, to the right side of the formation. Handoff up the middle to Lockwood, who's going to get in for the touchdown. So with 7:37 left in the first quarter, the Spartans strike first on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. That makes it a 6-0 game right now.
Kicker Max Watson will be attempting the point after.
Kicker coming on for the extra point. That kicker, Max Watson, false start on the Spartan offensive line, it appears. calling illegal. So offsetting penalties. We're getting the call up here in the press box. Offsetting penalties. They're going to reline up for the extra point kick. 7:37 left in the first quarter. Spartans lead 6-0, waiting for the ensuing extra point. Max Watson. Snap is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. So 7-0 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We'll be back in a minute right here on the Voice of the Valley, KBMW.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Eggeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com. So
after the extra point on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, Huskies trail 7-0. Max Wahpeton with the kickoff. Wahpeton fields the ball at the 15 to the 20 to the 25. He's going to be taken down by a group of Fargo North Spartans. Spartans flying around on the field tonight. Wearing white jerseys. There's a dash of white everywhere. 7:32 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10, ball on the 25-yard line of the Huskies. Huskies had a 3-and-out on their last drive, trying to go for it on 4th down. Was turnover on downs, and Spartans walked down the field to score. Made it 7-0 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 2 men to the right, 1 man to the left. Schaefer in the backfield. Schaefer takes the pitch. He pitches off to Malk, who's met immediately by the Spartan defense for a loss of about 3. That pitch was a dangerous one with men already in the backfield. Malk was able to continue to hold on to the ball, though. That freshman running back with breakneck speed from point A to point B. However, you got to give him a little bit of room. 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. No, one man to the left, 2 men to the right. Schaefer in the shotgun. Hands the ball. He's going to keep it himself. Tosses it out to Collins. Tosses it out to Ulick to the right side. It's going to go out of bounds. Close to a 1st down, and the chain game's moving. Yep, 1st down for the Huskies. 6:54 left in the first quarter. 7-0 game on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Spartans lead. Huskies getting to the line. 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. Schaefer joined the backfield by Malk. Schaefer out of shotgun. Takes a snap. Keeps it himself. Is going to be met by a handful of Fargo North Spartans for a gain of about 5. Schaefer really taking a punishment in this game early, keeping the ball himself on these option plays. But he's put on the weight, he's put on the muscle, and he's the type of quarterback that can take a lick. 1 man to the left, 2 men to the right. Schaefer in the backfield with Malk in the backfield with Schaefer. Schaefer out of shotgun. Takes a snap. Keeps it himself. He's to be chased to the outside on the right side. So he kept himself, ran to the right side, chased out of bounds by Spartans. Makes it a 3rd and 5 on the 42-yard line of the Huskies. 6:07 left in the first quarter. Huskies trail 7-0 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Huskies getting the play from the sideline. So they're calling it 3rd and 6. Ball in the 41. 6:07 left in the first quarter. Trips right, 1 to the left. Schaefer motions Colin Samuels, right to left. Schaefer takes a snap, looks right, throws right. In the middle of a bunch of Spartans, it's going to be to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, to the 15. Torrey Ulick makes the play in between 3 Spartans. Gets down to the 13-yard line of the Tide Machinery red zone. Tide Machinery, your local Case IH dealer in Wahpeton. So 5:55 left in the first quarter. Huskies with a 1st down in the red zone. Ball on the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. Schaefer leading his guys to the line of scrimmage. One man to the right, three to the left. Malk in the backfield with Schaefer. Schaefer out of shotgun. Looks right, looks left, takes a snap, looks right, throws right. It's going to be bump and run, and he's pulled it in. No, he did not. Officials in the end zone says no, he didn't. But Schaefer and Caden Kappas, that all-world wide receiver, almost was able to pull it down. 5:41 left in the first quarter, 2nd and 10, ball on the 13. And bump and run in that end zone. Giving the guys a lot of room to play, these officials. Two men to the left, one man to the right. Schaefer takes a snap. Rolls right, throws right. Rolls left, throws left. It's going to go in for Ulick for the touchdown on the left side. Yes! So Ulick able to get a touchdown. With that touchdown, More Engineering. 6 more points on the board, brought to you by More Engineering. With that touchdown, More Engineering will make another donation to the Wahpeton Booster Club. That makes it a 13-yard touchdown pass from Schaefer to Ulick to make the score 7-6 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, waiting for the extra point. Ooh. Chilly, chilly, chilly. These windows. Kick is up. Kick is... waiting for it. Laundry on the field, so they're going to call this play back for the extra point. Offsides on the Spartan defense.
Penalty is offsides against the Spartan defense.
So waiting for the call from the Husky sideline if they're going to re-kick or not. So they're going to take a closer kick, it appears. 5:53 left. Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard says. So, okay. They declined it. Now they're re-kicking. Kick is up. Kick is good. 7-7 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. When we come back, more NDHS AA football action right here on the Voice of the Valley, KBMW.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome back to Frank Verden Field, home of the North Dakota State College of Science Wildcats and the Wahpeton Huskies. The Huskies scoring on that drive, a 13-yard touchdown pass from Schaefer to Ulick, and the extra point was good to make it 7-7 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Boutain and the Spartans looking to start okay. Onside kick, aggressiveness by the Huskies. And the Fargo North Spartans are going to take the ball over at the 50-yard line. Now, there's a time to be aggressive, and there's the time to be questionable on the play call. The onside kick did not go very far, and it went right down the middle, and the hands team for the Spartans was able to jump on top of it almost immediately. So you're giving the Spartans, a team that just drove down the field very quickly, a very short field. 5:32 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10, ball on the 50-yard line. One man in the backfield with Boutain. Motions a man, right to left. Fakes a handoff, hands it to Lockwood, who's going to slip and fall at the line of scrimmage. Turf Monster helped out the Huskies on that one. 2nd and 10, ball on the 50, clock running, 5:15 left in the first quarter. 7-7 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Spartans come to the line of scrimmage. Boutain out of shotgun. Lockwood in the backfield with him. 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. going to take the snap. Looks right, looks left, throws right. Big throw down the right sideline, and it's going to go out of bounds. Boutain going to that far sideline. Spartan Sem was the intended receiver. A little bit too far, a little bit too high. 4:49 left in the first quarter, 3rd and 10, ball on the 50. Spartans got excellent field position off of that onside kick. So the Wahpeton Huskies defense right now looking good. Slip and fall early by Lockwood, and now a overthrow by Boutain. 3rd and 10, you got to tighten up your chin straps. Can't give up a big play on 3rd down. 4:49 left in the first quarter. Boutain joined the backfield with 2 running backs. Rolls to his right. He's going to take the pass. And it's going to be close to a first down. That pass was to Jim Miller. Jim Miller, don't have the height or size on this kid, but looking big. Almost looks like an extra lineman when he comes off the field. So 4th and 3, ball on the 43-yard line. 4:42 left in the first quarter. The Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard 7-7. Spartans running the line of scrimmage. Fans excited on 4th and 3. Husky defense got to make a stop here. Boutain out of shotgun. Almost a pistol formation with 1 running back behind him, 1 to his left. Lockwood, it's going to be close. Lockwood tackled almost immediately on 4th and 3. And the offense is coming out on the field for the Huskies. So on 4th and 3, with 4:32 left, the Spartans not able to convert. So 4:32 left, 7-7 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Huskies taking over at their own 42-yard line. Schaefer and Ulick were able to connect on a touchdown pass on the last drive. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Schaefer joined the backfield by Malk. Schaefer motions a wide receiver across the line. Hands the ball off. It's going to go to the 50, to the 45, taken down, so it's first down and more. Torrey Ulick on the run, that jet sweep. 4:25 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10. Ball now going to be on the Spartans' 44-yard line. 4:23 left in the first quarter. Ball clock running down. Schaefer out of shotgun. Trips left. 1 to the right. Schaefer takes a snap. Looks left. Fakes it. Keeps it himself. He's going to be pressured. Goes to the 40. To the 35. To the 30. To the 25. To the right side. So Schaefer runs out at the 35-yard line. At the 26-yard line, correction. Makes it 1st and 10. 4:05 left in the third quarter. Or in the first quarter. Getting ahead of myself. First quarter, 4:05 left. 1st and 10, ball on the 26. Schaefer trips left, 1 to the right. Malk in the backfield to his right. Schaefer motions. Ulick in and out. Keeps it himself. He's going to run up the middle. It's going to be a short gain. So 2nd and long. Schaefer on the option play, keeping it himself. And you got to appreciate a quarterback that can take a punch in the mouth. That is what Schaefer's been able to do in this one. The Spartan defense is first, the front 3 especially, outsize I would say any of the Wahpeton Huskies offensive linemen. To the left, 1 to the right. Schaefer in the backfield. Schaefer takes a snap. Hands the ball out, keeps it himself, rolls left, tosses it out to Colin Samuels, who's going to be sure of the first down, but a little bit of a gain. Makes it 3rd and short, knocking on that Titan Machinery red zone. Clock running, 3:17, 3:16. So 3rd and 4, ball on the 20 in the Titan Machinery red zone. Titan Machinery, your local Case IH dealer in Wahpeton. Trips right, 1 man to the left. Malk to Schaefer's right in the backfield. Schaefer takes a snap, looks right, throws right. It's going to be caught by Colin Samuels. It's going to be first for close to a first down. It appears that it is. So it's going to be 1st and 10, getting close to that goal line. Ball on the 9-yard line. Husky offense on the field. To the left, one to the right. Malk in the backfield with Schaefer. Schaefer takes a snap, looks right, keeps it himself. He's going to get past one defender, two defenders, down to the 5. It's going to be short of the first down, but it's going to make it 3rd and short, knocking on that end zone. 1:45 left in the first quarter. 7-7 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Play coming in from the sideline. Huskies lining up. Caden Caps. Ulick in the backfield. Schaefer looks left. He's going to keep it himself. Down to the 5. Down to the goal line. It's going to be a first down and close. So 1st and goal, ball on the 1-yard line with 1:19 left in the first quarter. 7-7 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 7-7 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Huskies coming up to the line of scrimmage. 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. Colin Samuels lined up on the right side. Schaefer motions Ulick across, going to keep it himself. He's going to push it in, and he does. Schaefer keeps it himself, gets in on the 1-yard touchdown run. That's going to make it 13-6 or 13-7 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. That touchdown brought to you by Moore Engineering. 6 more points on the board brought to you by Moore Engineering. Moore Engineering will give another donation to the Wahpeton Booster Club. So with 58 seconds left, the extra point coming up. Snap is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. Makes it 14-7 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're going to take a quick break. Well, actually, no, we're not. We're going to keep it right here. The Huskies, after onsiding it early, able to hold the Spartans. And then, after the failed 4th down conversion, the Huskies are able to take the ball and drive it close to 60 yards down the field to score, to go up on the Fargo North Spartans. And now, Spartans team, not a team to be taken lightly. Perfect 5-0 in region and trying to stay that way. They've already locked up this side of the bracket. They're going to be at lowest a 2 or 3 seed, I believe, which makes it this game very important for the Huskies. Much more important for the Huskies than for the Fargo North Spartans. Jeremiah Sem for the Spartans, back to return. Huskies, after the onside earlier, we'll see if they continue to play aggressive. Hands team on for the Spartans. 5-man front. Huskies. Caden Kappas, kick is back. Spartans going to field the ball at the 15-yard line. It's going to be close. The kick returner kicked the ball when trying to recover it up until the 17-yard line. So 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Fumbled on the return. Very close. As a head coach, you don't want to see that. So 1st and 10, ball on the 18. 53 seconds left in the first quarter. And it was, in my estimation, a good call to kick it deep. Pin your ears back and go if you're the Husky defense here, giving the Spartans a long field to try to work with. So Bowden in the backfield, hands the ball off. It's going to be a handoff to the right side and stop. Husky front 5 doing a good job there. Lockwood met immediately by Jacob DeVries and that linebacking core of the Huskies. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 18, on the 20-yard line. Spartans lined up in the backfield. Spartans coming out of the huddle. Bowden, pistol formation. Bowden takes a snap, hands it off to his right side. Lockwood goes through the A gap, and the Huskies are able to jump on top of him immediately.
22. He's brought down by Hunter Owens for the Huskies.
And that's going to do it for the first quarter. So it's going to be 3rd and 8, ball on the 20 when we come back. You're listening to the Voice of the Valley, KBMW. We're going to keep it right here as we're having a little bit of technical issues. So in that first quarter, the Wahpeton Huskies were able to score twice after going down 7-0 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard.
Place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
It's time to celebrate. Red River Communications has been